we're back for another Build Biology, and today we're going to see the progression of this driver's racing career. What's up?
What's up?
Nice.
Yeah.
For those who don't know or don't remember, I don't see how you couldn't, Michele was on Hoonigans Wanted the first season.
Yep.
How'd that go for you?
It was sick, dude.
But things have changed for you a little bit since then.
Yeah, yep. I purchased a new car. So this is my Gen 5 Camaro. It's actually a Howe chassis. What's kind of cool with these cars is you can change the bodies. So I can make this into a Mustang, I can make it into a Dodge, and that's what Trans Am is. It's Trans-American, not like Pontiac Trans Am. People get that confused. But yeah, I picked the Camaro because I think it looks badass, pretty aggressive looking. But yeah, so basically what you see on it is a fully compliant, I guess, build for TA2.
So yeah, so this is all fiberglass body. The livery looks very reminiscent of your previous car you used to have.
Love yellow, so that's kind of my favorite thing, but wanted to throw some black and a new color of the blue. So yeah, I mean, it came together really, really well. Adam did a great job. Anthony, my crew chief, he actually came up with the basic design, and then from there it progressed into this awesome livery. It's really wild. It's like I said, Gen 5 body, everything's a spec thing. So what's really, really cool about this series is, well, there's a lot of panels to the car. So like if you get hit, let's just say in your right front here, this is a panel, obviously like any other car has a fender, right? Yeah. But this is actually a quarter panel and comes, comes into two pieces.
You can just get this nose piece, can just get hit this one corner.
Right.
And you can just swap it out.
That one side, right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of sweet. And the same thing in the rear bumper is the same way. It's actually two pieces. And then, yeah, we got some air ducts. Oh, I do want to point out something that I bet you nobody in TA2 has, which is actually, see my windshield wiper? See that bad boy? It's actually the best windshield wiper you can buy, and I'm not kidding. You can see there's like scrubbies on them. You see that? Can you see it? And then we have a spec wing. So what's really kind of crazy about this car, even though it's super lightweight and everything's race purpose.
How much does it weigh?
With me, we have to weigh 2880. There's
that's cool.
50-pound penalty for this body style.
Oh, okay.
Because it's technically supposed to be faster or better than the Gen 6 because of the arrow on it. So they give us a 50-pound weight penalty.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can see we have a carbon fiber wing, and there are only two things that are allowed to be carbon fiber on the car. Can you guess what the other one is?
I don't know, the splitter?
Close. No, it's the seat. So we actually have a carbon Kevlar Recaro Pro Racer Hans seat, and that saves, I think, 4 pounds over the other one, the fiberglass one.
And then what we got here for the wheel tire combination, kind of curious about this because they look pretty like legit.
Yeah, so there's a Pirelli P0 slick on a Bassett 15-inch wheel, and then the tire size is 695/15, so straight up like NASCAR sizes.
Is it 4-corner all the same?
Yeah, yep, they're all the same on all 4 corners, and then when you mount them, you actually have to measure their circumference, and there's a special way to put them on to have the best setup.
Science.
And then
you got fire suppression, and then is it both fire suppression?
Yes, both are fire suppression. One's for inside the car, one's for the engine bay. So I was saying we should label them, but then I was told if you're on fire, you're just gonna pull them both. Yeah. So
hang on, let me think which one I need.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. So so yeah, this is actually a removable door.
Oh, show us that.
Yeah. So fancy, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, since we're here, we might as well check out the inside then. Like this full race car stuff, it's not like anything stock. It's a tube car. It's built for one purpose, and that's to go fast.
That's it.
So it's like there's no you're not gonna find any remnants of like, oh look, there's an original dash.
Yeah, no, not really. On the inside here, got a lot of switches and stuff. Basically, these cars don't have engine fans, so they literally, well, if they're not racing, then they're off. It's pretty much how it goes. Okay. You don't really ever idle in them just to warm them up. If you're sitting on grid, usually you're going to just shut it down just so it doesn't get too hot. But there is a transmission pump. There is a defrost for the inside because if it's, there's moisture outside, it will definitely fog up your windshield. So there is a defrost. Obviously, we have my very awesome wiper button for if it's raining. We do race in the rain, which is freaking awesome. We got the master power. Yeah. We've got ignition. We got your start button. There used to be a camera button, but I guess that doesn't work anymore. I don't know. And then my ultra chiller, or sorry, my cool shirt system.
Okay.
Which has helmet blower and then your cool shirt dealio.
Yeah, so that's your igloo over there.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what that is.
So what's all the wiring on the other side?
So that has to do with our
Okay.
AEM system, and you can actually see it says Trans Am on there. So that's an AM Infinity system, spec system. You can even see it says TA2. You can actually only tune the car under, I think it's 35 or 38 RPMs.
Okay.
Everything above that is a tune that they send you, so it keeps everybody super fair. There is absolutely no ABS assist in this car.
Man, your cabin, your office is pretty crazy. It's definitely not a normal car.
So-
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's kind of the inside of the car.
All right, let's get under the hood.
Yeah. So that's an LS3, mine's a K-Tech. We've got a lot going on. We have a lot of heat defense on the car. Heat Shield Products is one of our sponsors, so you'll see a lot of shielding, especially underneath the car, but we'll get there. But yeah, everything's pretty much spec. The headers, you can have whatever headers you want. So I think they're called Bayo or Bayu. It's B-E-Y-E-A. Yeah, we just had to install some mufflers on it because California.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's a ton going on, but it's all spec, which is pretty cool. A lot of people make fun of the truck intake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a truck intake on it? I'm like,
That's what everybody says, but it's the spec intake. That's what they make
well,
you
because
run.
you have to limit the power.
Right.
So there you
Kind
go.
of a silly way to do it, but
But it's also really inexpensive.
exactly.
Let's be honest. The truck intake, very inexpensive.
Exactly.
So, I mean, your cooling setup is wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just wow.
It's just a giant radiator with a really nice shroud. So the shroud
Yeah.
work is really what does it for it. Basically, if you're at speed at all, the car runs cool. So.
And there's oil back here?
Yes. So that's we have a full dry sump system on the car. So that would be the tank.
Yeah.
It holds about almost 9 quarts.
So then you can actually just Zeus off the whole front of the car and get to everything.
Exactly.
What is this rev to?
Also depends on the tune, but
Okay.
I think rules is like 6,800.
What's the top speed of this car?
Probably Thunderhill, we'll probably get to probably like 160 on the front straight.
That's fast still.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's depending on the gearing, and once we get under the car, we can look at the rear end and how we handle all that.
Let's go put on the lift and see what's underneath it.
There she is.
Yeah.
We've got a fuel cell in it, spec cell.
How many gallons is this?
I was just gonna say, you have to actually fill it like past the fill point. They took out the fuel gauge to get a little more capacity.
Oh, okay.
Because in our races, we don't have any pit stops.
Okay.
So I believe this one's 23 gallons. I think the newer cars have 25 gallons. So we have to like overfill ours.
2 hours straight on 23 to 25 gallons.
Yeah.
Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Got the quick change. This is like race car stuff.
Yep, so this is a Tiger quick change rear end. And so for those of you that don't know, basically you just pull this plate off and you can change the 2 gears in here. The ring pinion is a 411.
Yeah.
And then you change the gears, the quick change gears to change your gear ratio.
That is like the ultimate for like tuning at the track. setting up
Yeah,
your
so like I
setting.
was saying, that's like your secret
Yeah.
sauce. And then we have a Gleason diff. I have more experience in a Detroit Locker diff, but this is a Gleason, which is similar to like a limited slip differential.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit better for road racing, but we actually have to drain this fluid after every session because these rear ends create a lot of metal shavings, and that's what destroys the inside of them. So after every session, we actually use a paint strainer. We drain the fluid, and then we put it back in.
How long do you think that gear set will last then?
If you do the maintenance on it, I mean.
We'll find out.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to get to. But we are proud to announce we have Lucas Oil on board, so we definitely are stoked to have them. Pretty much all the fluids are Lucas Oil, 7590 in the rear end and also in the transmission. So.
What's up with the suspension setup?
So those are
Wild.
Penske. You can tune that like I had mentioned before, but these have gone through an extraneous amount of tuning. Car feels really solid. It's really neutral. It's predictable.
This is a Watts link, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I don't know anything about road racing. I'm a straight line guy.
No, it's all good, man. It's pretty fundamental. It's kind of cool because it's so straightforward. There's no crazy technology, but there kind of is also in a way. But no, yeah, I mean, we've got coolers hidden up in here.
Yeah, right here. I mean, you got like, look at your battery.
Yeah, I wrapped in my batteries back there on the right rear.
So this car doesn't have to get jumped ever.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because this would be a bummer.
Yeah, no, that, yeah, you'd have to, yeah, that would be an issue. So a lot of heat shielding. gets extremely hot inside the car.
Oh, I imagine, since
Yes.
there's not much between you and the bottom of the car.
Yeah, and
there's
anything
not
else
much.
that creates heat. So yeah, we have heat shield products on board, and their stuff is amazing.
Yeah, you're flexing because you got it pretty much everywhere.
Anywhere we can have
Anywhere
it.
you can have it, you have
Yes.
it.
So actually, before we came, we had to weld these mufflers in.
Yeah, these are baby mufflers.
That's because we don't have a lot of room.
Yeah, no.
But unfortunately, when you race at a lot of the Cali tracks, they have a decibel rating that you have to meet.
Yep.
And this car came from the National Series, so there's not really any West Coast tracks on that schedule, but the West Coast Series is all West Coast tracks. So we installed these MagnaFlow mufflers in hopes to bring our decibel rating down a bit, enough to run Thunder Hill, which was kind of a heartbreaker because we had to chop up a really expensive exhaust. But it came out really nice. Our friend Garrett Wallace in Vegas did that for us last night.
Here's something that's very race car.
That's only race car.
Lots and lots and lots of lead,
Yeah.
especially specifically placed throughout the chassis.
Yeah.
So there's actually, one here. We don't have any on the far rears because we're pretty solid in the back. I think there's a 1 pound difference between the back, which is
Oh, wow.
pretty solid.
And this
Yeah.
one's just the opposite.
Me?
Basically you, yeah.
Yeah, I eat cheeseburgers and stuff, but this evens out the car. And then my favorite part of the car, that is a Johnny Hightower Jericho 4-speed road race transmission. So
That's supposed to be bulletproof.
yes.
Yes.
Also has a lot of wear and tear on it. You got to change the fluids often on that to keep it up to par, but it is a solid transmission. And if you've never driven something with this, you just commit when you shift. You can't. There's no like lazy shifting. You've got to put that thing in gear and like just do it. Yeah. So then we've got our oil tank here, full dry sump. You can see there's like absolutely no pan on this, so it's a legit dry sump.
Yeah.
There's like partial dry sumps and things, but that is the real deal.
Whoa, that is a beefy sway bar.
Yeah, so
That is no joke.
we
I
don't
mean,
have a rear sway bar, but we do have
Yeah.
the front sway bar. Yes. Yeah, that's,
Wow.
you don't really adjust that.
Yeah, you just set it for maximum and just go.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
wow, that thing is crazy.
It's pretty beefy, pretty legit. So now we have our splitter, which is supposed to have these little wear blocks, right?
Yeah.
Mine are really little. This
That one's
kinda,
gone. That one just said later.
The side ones they're hanging in.
Yeah, it looks like it just goes nose in, straight into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any experiences with doing any of this. Like I said, I bought the car from Napoleon, so
Not yet.
that's their experience. We figured, it's weight reduction. We don't need a new one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the front splitter, and that's the whole shebang there.
Michelle, thanks for bringing it by.
Absolutely, dude. Thanks for having us. We hope to rep you strong in the Trans Am series. It's gonna be pretty sick.